Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen said no bailout for Silicon Valley Bank. So they are out of luck. They're not going to help them. They can't help you anyway. They gave all the money to Ukraine. How they going to help you? Ukraine got the money. Uh, so Janet Yellen says that the federal government won't bail out Silicon Valley Bank. So she said the US government won't bail them out as it did with other financial institutions during 2008 financial crisis, but she noted that regulators were working to ensure people and businesses with money in the failed bank would be made whole. The reforms that have been put in place means that we're not going to do that again, Yellen said when she was asked about the bailout during a Sunday appearance on CBS Face the Nation. But we are concerned about depositors and are focused on trying to meet uh, their needs. So that's what she's saying. They're not concerned about the bank, but they are focusing their concerns on people that had money deposited in there. So the fate of Silicon Valley Bank, or SVB, and its customers had been up in the air for over the weekend, days after regulators took control over the institution following a run on the bank by depositors. I don't know what kind of area that is. I'm not really familiar with California like that, but I noticed there were an awful lot of Asians in that line, And I also heard, I don't know how true this is, that Google even had, you know, business dealings with that bank as well. All right. So customers had been flooding the bank with requests to withdraw their money. And earlier this week, SVB said it had to sell bonds in a steep loss in order to meet those requests. That announcement worsened the panic over SVB's financial situation and led to more withdrawal attempts until regulators stepped in. The collapse of SVB marks one of the largest failures of an American bank since 2008 global financial crisis. SVB had carved out a niche in the banking sector by lending to tech startups, but the recent financial problems facing the tech industry put a strain on the bank and caused the stock prices to tank. Yellen said that despite the collapse of SVB, she believes the overall American banking system is really safe and well capitalized and resilient. The FDIC said on Friday that all insured depositors would have full access to their insured funds no later than Monday morning. The agency also said it would pay uninsured depositors an advance dividend in the next week, and that depositors would be sent a receivership certificate for the remaining amount of their uninsured funds. An independent federal agency, the FDIC, doesn't use taxpayer money to insure deposits, but rather is funded through premiums paid by member banks and savings associations. Regulators in the UK were also working on a plan to ensure that customers of SVB UK branch were paid. So, I mean, this thing really is, I know they're not going to admit it, but it seems like it's having a global impact. They were in other locations overseas. So the bank's collapse has left tech companies and other SVB customers in limbo, and it has even caused headaches for others not directly connected to the bank, such as Etsy sellers who were told they may see delays in receiving payments. Whoa, really? Because the online marketplace uses SVB to make some payments. Wow. Yeah, that's why I'm saying you don't know what's attached to this. So when they try to downplay it, I mean, I'm sure over the week you're going to find out more company or online businesses that are also impacted by this entire thing. I didn't know Etsy was attached to them. So they did their banking through SVB. Wow. Etsy's pretty big online, you know? But yeah, so now they're saying that this bank failure could ultimately wipe out a whole generation of startup businesses. But we shall see. You know, y'all, I'm going to keep reminding you this happened on the High IQ Watch. You know, them folks are running it. So remember that. This happened on their watch, just like 2008 happened on their watch. The 1920s happened on their watch. You know, all kinds of financial problems that cropped up in this country happened on their watch. But you want to know something really, a piece of history? Black Wall Street, ladies and gentlemen, went on for 15 years. That's how long Black Wall Street was running. They turned a profit all 15 years. They never ran into any financial road bumps. They never ran into any financial problems. It was prosperity for 15 straight years. And you want to know something else? To this very day, no other group in America has duplicated it. No other group have. Just remember that. Y'all tell me what you think about this video. Wow. They ain't playing. They're telling them, nope, we're not helping you out of this one. You're just going to have to take a loss. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.